Hi, you guys. Long time, long time. Well, I look like I'm. Yeah. Let's see. Let's try to brighten this up some. Because I'm not editing anything. I needed to put this video. I really did. I hope that's better. Okay. Hi, you guys. It's been a while. It's been a long time. I think the last time I may have posted something was when I closed on my house, the end of March of this year. And I really didn't feel like I could come back on YouTube at all. I really was afraid to come back and to even try. I mean, if being honest, I didn't give myself, I didn't really put 100% in, if that makes sense. So, what was I running from? I'll tell you. Number one, comparison. That's what I was running from. I have, compared, I watched so many influencers, so many YouTubers, even on other social media platforms. I watched people that I, admired, like how they started and where they come from and, where things are for them right now. But it was just the beginning for me. It was just the beginning for me. Everybody has to start at the bottom. And how much you put in is how much you will get out of it. And I was just not, I was not thinking that way. It was just more of, gosh, I want to be just like them. I want to, like make my matchas. I don't even know what the heck a matcha is. Because I was a Starbucks girl for a long time. I had quite a few locations that knew my car, expected me. If I was a little late, they was like, girl, we saved your little, croissant, no, a bagel for you. But it was just costing too much, so I stopped that, and my sister turned me on to the Mac Cafe. And so, because I was thinking, well, McDonald's like coffee, but I love it. I love it. And here's my little coffee station here. That's what I drink. I go here in the morning before I go into my office and work. But anyway, let me not get off topic because I don't want this to be long. I just only wanted to come on here and say these things. And I'm sorry about the ums. I'm trying to work in that with the fillers, but I've always been that. You know what? I'm not sorry. I've always been a kind of girl. I'm a filler, whatever you call it, kind of girl. That's just who I am. Because so much is going on in my head, and I'm trying to just get it out. Okay, so that's that. Anyway, see right there. So anyway, I was looking at their journey, right? Comparing myself, putting myself in their shoes, and I'm like, oh my goodness, because to me, when I'm looking at them, it looked like it happened just like that, and that's not the case. Even some of them who just came on and created their channel and blew up, and it's like, what? Like, what happened? Like, not to say that I don't know what their secret sauce is. I don't know. I have not a clue. All I know is I cannot compare myself to someone else because God created Katrina Rochelle. And I'm the only one who can be Katrina Rochelle. That's it. I can only just be me. I can't be nobody else. I'll never be like anybody else. And I can't sit up here and be idolizing and wanting what someone else have. Okay? Because that right there is not good in itself. And if I continue to keep my eyes over here, I'll never focus here, right? I'll never stay in my lane and keep my eyes on the path that's laid before me. So, with that being said, comparison really just stole a lot from me. And the next reason why was I just didn't feel, number one was comparison. Number two, I would say it was just, who wants to hear what I have to say? Like, am I worthy to even have a platform? You know, what what makes me so special, right? That's what I was thinking. I've gone through a lot of crap. So have many of us out there. We've gone through a lot of things. But there's so many of us on these social media sites, social media platforms, YouTube being one of them, because it's like watching your favorite Netflix show. At first, I was looking at everyone, on what they were doing and how they were shopping, and, like, oh, go buy this and buy that. And I don't shop at, like, I never heard of Aritzia, Zara, never heard of these places. Girl, I like Kohl's. I love Kohl's. This store called Maurice's. I love it in there. Like, I walk in there and I feel like I'm, they know me. They know me in this little small boutique shop store. It's not. I don't even know. Do y'all even have a Maurice's? I don't know, but I love it. But I have been a Kohl's person for years, and a Target. Target got started getting a little expensive, so But regardless of that, I felt like if I can't go shop at these places the girls are talking about, or buy these things that the girls are talking about, nobody's gonna want to, watch my channel, because they can't relate to me and things like that. But that should have been the furthest thing from my mind, because really all I felt led to initially come to YouTube to do was to share my story about being being someone who felt alone, not seen, not heard, alone, not seen, not heard, being told what to do, trying to figure out what their career really means to them. Especially when you're not happy, when you're no longer happy in your career, you can't even relate to the thing that you currently do, but it pays the bills. So I gotta do this, right? I mean, these are all the things that I think about, and yet at the same time, these are things that I'm afraid to share and express. And I don't want to be that no more. I don't want to be like that no more. I want to be able to share that, as a child, I saw and witnessed a lot. I mean, there was, you guys, I'm just going to break a lot of this stuff down, because I know I have mentioned some of these things in my past videos. I'm not taking them down. They're going to stay up. Feel free to go back and watch them if you like. But now I'm coming back with a whole different attitude, with a whole different mindset. It's just, I don't care to do any of the things that seem to be trending and seem to be, like, all the other girls just love. I'm enjoying finding content creators who is a lot like me, and they're just showing up as themselves. They're not feeling the need to have to be, like, on that level of other people. Because I definitely felt like if I could not do that, perform like that, purchase that, then I'll never go anywhere. Number 3, to show up and feel like I can't be me. That was another thing. I don't even remember what I said number 2 was. But anyway, because I didn't write anything down. This is off what I have been feeling. I know one was comparison, and 2, I don't remember, but showing up to number 3, showing up to be my authentic self, to show up and just be me, and you guys accept me for me. That's what I need. That's exactly what I need. And not even feel like I have to apologize for it, because this is me. This is me. I've had people in my life tell me, "Oh, you can't share this, you can't share that, don't, like, you can't tell everybody everything," and stuff like that. If I would have had people in my life that shared, I don't know. I can't say that for sure, because God only knows my story. And whatever road he was leading me down, I was meant to go through it. But I believe a lot of the choices that I made in my life, had I had the right people in it and shared their experiences and they do's and they don'ts, it would have saved me from a lot of things that could have took me out. And so for that, I want to be on here and share that. You can listen to my advice, take my advice, because I'm only going to share what I went through. I can't speak for what I didn't go through. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do that. But I want to, I'm sorry, my apologies if you can hear my air conditioner, because I'm sitting close to it. But if I can't be myself and share these things, and by the grace of God, someone comes across whatever it is that I posted or I said in the video that they watched, it spoke to them, it helped them, it gave them an aha moment, like that light bulb went off, and they're like, you know what, if she could do it, I know I could do it, and it's just, it will save them. It will save them so much hardship, so much trouble. But if it's meant for them to go through it, they're going to go through it. They're going to experience whatever that is, because God is going to use them to be a right on time message, to have a right on time message for someone else in the future. So that's what I want. I want to be a right on time messenger, okay? I want to be a right on time girl. I want to build a community where I can meet with you guys. We can get together. We can, I may be a little bit desperate for friends, but yeah, I admit that. I'm looking for people in my life that is like-minded, that is definitely Christian, that, hey, they want to pray. They want to do Bible studies. They want to just get out and have lunch and brunch and do these things. I don't have to have all the stuff that I used to have back in the day. I don't have time for clubs. I don't even, dance. Like, it's just that, how you do this and you chill and stuff. That's all I got time for. I'm 52 years old. No. That I've been left that lifestyle behind. I felt like I was being pulled to start learning about my creator, So that's, and that's another thing too. I'm on this journey of rebuilding my relationship with Jesus. So you're going to be hearing me talking about him, okay? And that's just what it is, because I have messed up so much in my life, and I just felt like I didn't have time to hear what I needed to, excuse me, to hear what I needed to hear to lead me on the right path. Honey, that wasn't nothing but the devil. He didn't want me to be listening. He didn't want me to be in tune to the voice of the Holy Spirit. Yep. He thought we was going to be family. I don't want to be his family. I already have a father. And I was brought into a family that I missed out on so much. I could have learned so much, but not to say that what I went through, I was supposed to go. Not to say that what I went through, I was supposed to go through it, because I did. I had to go through it to get to this, okay? To get to the, the things that I'll be sharing, to get past that, to share and let you know, hey, you ain't got to stop. You don't have to quit. This is what you could do. This is what you should do. But whatever it is, do not walk it alone. Don't have God with you at all times, please. 16, almost 17 minutes into this video. So those are the things that I really, it just made me just want to just say, I quit social media. I don't even need to be on here because I'll never be where again, looking at these other people, right? Girl, slap me. Like, to come back on here, it is going to be scary for me, but at the same time, I believe a great calling that I'm answering. Okay? And I won't have regrets. I don't, as long as I keep my attention in my lane, my eyes focused in this lane, and not worry about what somebody's doing over here, what somebody's doing over here, I will be okay, because I will be in alignment with my purpose and with my calling, the things that it brings joy to me. I can laugh, I can sit and think about it, and I can smile about it. So that's where I'm going now. That's where I'm going back. So I'm coming back to YouTube. I'm not going to be afraid. No more. I'm done with the comparison. I don't need to be like everybody else. I don't need to shop here, shop there. I do have a story to tell, and there's somebody out there that needs to hear it, okay? My life and what I endured, what I've gone through, you may have endured it and gone through it, but how I came out, it could be different from how you can come out of it. I mean, it's just, we're going places, right? We're gonna go places. So I'm back, and I'm working on a schedule so I can be consistent, because the way this world is going, I do not want to be on my last breath. I don't want to be on my last breath, saying that if only I wasn't so afraid. If only I had just listened. If only I was not looking at somebody else's, path. It don't matter how they got there. That's not my journey. And to stand before God and just say, I was just afraid to handle what you gave me. I didn't think I was worthy. Like, I want I just want my Father in heaven to be proud of me. I want my children, my 3 daughters, I want them to be proud of me. I want to be proud of myself. And those of you who are rooting for me, I want to make you proud. So, welcome back to YouTube, Katrina. Welcome back, you guys. There's some things you would like to say for encouragement of not only to me but to others, please leave it in the chat, because the way this world is going, we need encouragement every single day. We need it. We need a sisterhood, we just need it to be so tight. So I'm gonna go finish what I have to do today, because tomorrow's a work day. But I thank you for listening. I thank you for showing up. I thank you for being here. So with that being said, I love you guys. Take care, and God willing, I will see you in the next video. Okay? We're back. We're back. We are back. Take care. Bye-bye.